button, and you're just going to drive your gams down, nice and sharp, yeah? And then just make sure you've got no pain. And just relax and come back. Let's do it again, ready? Go. Chin, basic stance, basic punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Left leg forward, guard up. Okay, we're going to do that sequence again. Added a few bits to this, okay, so just want to work through it with you. So, square stance, sorry, guard up, leg back. Okay, do palm strike, and kind of bring your guard in. Drive forward, double view. Yeah, what I want you to do this time, your rear hand, I want to lift up with the upward elbow. And strike, imagine scraping down the face. Yeah? Other hand, horizontal, strike. From here, your rear hand jumps out. Lift up I'll turn slightly, lift up your elbow, and you're going to drive an elbow. Imagine that you've just done the jump out across their neck, and drive that elbow down into guard. I'm going to grab and drive that knee. Down. From here, what I want to do is like a front kick, back down, almost like a round case. Imagine you're going to take their knee from this position here. And then down and up. Change sides. It's exactly the same, but change your leg this time. So guard comes up, leg goes back. Palm strike. Palm strike. Think of pulling back slightly, then drive double view. Palm. Palm. Yeah? Elbow, scrape, elbow, scrape. Jump. Elbows up. Strike down. Grab. Knee. Kick. Back slightly. Kick. Down. Okay, I ended up doing that on the wrong side again, so I'll do that again, because I ended up on the same side. Hands up, step back. Palm strike. Palm strike. Pull back slightly, drive double view. Vertical elbow down. Horizontal elbow, scrape. Jump. From here, turn slightly, elbow up, we're going to cut down onto there. Grab, drive the knee, down, kick, down, and up. Good, do one more. I'll just say go. Oh no, I'll talk through it because we've added some new bits to this, okay? So, guard up, stepping back. Palm strike. Palm strike, drive double view. Vertical elbow, scrape down, horizontal, scrape. Jumps out. Elbow up, drive down. Grab, knee. Down, kick, down, and up. Good. Okay. What I want you guys to think of, so I'll say to you guys, it's going to be John and Mike. I want to think of a sequence of 4 or 5 moves. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be complex. But between each of the moves, yeah, we're going to do a squat. So we're going to work our legs a bit more, right? So that routine we just did at the beginning. So what we're going to do, okay, so I'll go through it as an example. Arms up, as your leg comes back, squat and lift. Palm strike, squat, palm strike, squat. Pull back slightly, squat, drive double view, squat. Vertical, Sorry, reverse lunge, straight down, squat. Horizontal, straight, squat. Jumps out, squat. Grab the knee, try and keep your leg up now. And squat slightly. Oh, quite tough. And back. Kick, keep your leg up. This one's difficult. Squat. And down. This one's going to be more difficult. Kick. Squat. Squat down. And up. See? Is that easy? Can't you tell I've been thinking about that all day? And I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to think about one. Whilst you're thinking, let's do a few sit-ups with our palm strikes. So, sit-up position. In fact, we'll do 10 first, just keeping our guard up, and then we'll do 10 with our palm strikes. So keeping your guard up, sitting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time when you sit up, I'm going to do 2 palm strikes, so lead hand, then rear, then your rear hand will stay in front, and next time you do that, okay? So ready? 1, 2 palm strikes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, stay down. Want to roll over to one side, elbow down, hand down. Lifting up, pushing up, so lift your leg underneath. And stand. Good, I want us to get into the habit of being able to get up that way from now on. So it just becomes natural, okay? So we're going to do the other side, so let's get back down again. Exactly the same, do 10 sit-ups with our guard up, 10 palm strikes, and we're going to go up on the opposite side. So keeping your guard up, sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palm strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lying down, roll to the opposite side, elbow down, hand down. Lifting up, plant your foot, push and lift, and up. Good, well done. Hopefully it's starting to get a bit warmer. So it's good. Basic stance. Turning punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bong stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. View dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tambon Gan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gum Sang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ganda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump Sang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump Sang. Hoon Sang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come side to twice side straight arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, shake off. Okay, so Mike and John, I'll come back to you guys in a bit, leave you to think. If it doesn't happen this evening, I'll pick on you guys on Thursday, right? So a couple, well, like a month ago now, we was looking at our Ganso, or we were discussing hyperextension of the elbow. We had this demonstration with a GAN over the side of your leg. Okay, so I just want to go back through that so you can understand it a bit better. So what I like to do is put a Ganso down, but not on your centre. Yeah? So maybe start on your belly button, but put it down over your leg or past your leg. But then what I like to do is tense your arm, yeah? And you'll probably start to feel split pain in your elbow here, yeah? That's hyperextension there. Do the opposite side, down, and just tense. Don't make a fist, but tense your muscles, and you'll start to feel this on your elbow. So do the other side again. As you're tensing, you're starting to hyperextend, you'll start to feel that pain. Yeah? This time, like we do our Gansas anyway, start on your belly button, take it down your centre line, and tense. This time, there'll be a slight bend in the position anyway, but you probably feel your pec, triceps, forearm, but you won't get any pain in your elbow. To the other side, just tense. Yeah, you're going to feel your forearm, so maybe even your lats, your pec definitely, your triceps. So that feeling you've got there is what we're after, as opposed to hyperextending it here. So when you're doing a GAN, for example, yeah, when that's switched on, you shouldn't go past because you shouldn't get any sharp pains in your elbow. So a small exercise with this. What I want you to do, again, starting at your belly button, and you're just going to drive your GANs down, nice and sharp, yeah, and then just make sure you've got no pain. And just relax and come back. Let's do it again, ready? Go. Just nice and sharp, and then just relax. Go. One more. Go. Good. So I'm hoping that no one has got any elbow pain. Imagine, if you would, a clock face. Yeah? And the clock face, obviously you've got your 6 to your 12, it goes around. Think of a semicircle, if you like. Alright, so we're going to go up each of those numbers. Yeah? Not to 12, we go to 2, I guess, if we did a double view. So not going to go up here, it'd be a bit daft, right? But I want you to apply that same principle. When you're applying that on and off energy, yeah, at each level, be mindful of any hyperextension. The reason we're doing this is things can happen at different heights. I know we're driving our double view, we've got our jump sails and our GANs, etc. But if I got caught and I have to just drive something at this height, what I don't want to do is injure myself. Yeah. So thinking from your Gansei position to double view, you've got that whole transition between. Yeah. So say thinking of a clock face. Yeah. You need to be able to do a technique at each of those numbers correctly. You know, shit happens and you're going to get technique from it. You're thinking of jump say, but instead it just draws out as a view. Or you get to do a bong and you just, you mess it up. Driving forwards with this view say is what we're working on with that Gansei energy. As we started here, so what I want you to feel, again, just put your hands on your belly button once more and drive your double Gan down here. Yeah? That's the kind of energy we're after. Okay? I'm just going to work our way up. So, start hands on belly button and drive double Gan down. Yeah? Pull them back. Now, if I can just imagine moving up that clock slightly, driving to the number 5. And then just reset. Now I think you're driving to the 4. Just reset to the 3. This one might feel a bit weird. Just reset to the number 2. I'll do one more kind of between the 2 and the 1, so like a double view. Go. Yeah. You'll probably find the higher ones engage completely different muscles, mainly pecs and lats. Yeah. Let's just go through that again. Just be mindful of what muscle groups are engaging as you do this, and obviously you have to know pain in your elbows. Okay, so start from the belly button. We're going to drive down the low Gan first. Go. And just reset. Just moving up slightly. Go. Reset. Move up again. Go. Reset again. Again. Reset. And the last one for your view. Go. Good. Okay. Having a conversation and talking about telegraphing. As you know, what we don't want to do, whether we're doing a kick or a punch or whatever, what we don't want to do is telegraph. I've always used the analogy of a tennis ball driving forwards. The guy I was chatting with came up with a brilliant way of doing it. Imagine you're soaking wet, yeah, and you've just gone into a guard stance, yeah. If I go to do a defense, say they're going to throw a hook, and I move like this. Imagine where the water droplets would go, yeah. So if you're soaking wet, you stand in this position, yeah, and they're throwing a hook, what I want to do is not let any water go in any direction other than the way I want to go. So if I flinch slightly, imagine the water coming off. If I pull, because I'm going to throw a punch and I do that, there's going to be water here. If I move back slightly, water's going that way before I drive forwards. Does that make sense? So, next time we're talking about not telegraphing, just imagine yourself being soaking wet and where the water would go if you move. So, what we're going to do is stand in one of our postures, yeah, and so imagine yourself wet. And when I say go, what I want to do is drive forwards with a double view, yeah. But just be mindful if you pull first, if you move slightly, because you're telegraphing, aren't you? If I'm standing here and I think you're going to do something and I move, you're going to know that I know that you're going to punch. Does that make sense? You want to be completely, you want to sucker punch the bad guy, right? If you're in front of me and I'm kind of saying, don't calm down, leave me alone, what do you want? And I'm like this, I don't want to pull back and then drive forwards. What I want to do is be here and drive as they go to punch. Does that make sense? Yeah? So, what I'm going to do, you guys are going to be in a specific posture, up to you, however you want to stand. John, if you want to try this one again, that's perfectly fine. It's not a problem. What I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a left or a right. And I want you to intercept that from your starting position. Okay? So all I'm going to do is throw a punch in, and I want you to defend. Easy enough? Cool. So get into a position that you want to start in. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to be you know, I'm sound a bit more aggressive, and then you're going to fire. Okay, ready? And just reset. In fact, rather than reset, once you've done a block, do 2 palm strikes. Let's get into the habit of, you've done a block, boom, boom, and then do two attacks. Okay, ready? Good. Ready? Remember you're soaking wet, so no telegraphing. Ready? And again. One more. Good. Okay, this time I'm going to come in with 2 shots. 1, 2. Up to yourself. Imagine if someone's coming in 1, 2. You could either step back initially and then drive. You could step off and drive. Yeah, just think of your footwork we've been working on. Obviously, we've got a back, we've got our 45s. Yeah, or we could just kind of drive straight in. But I'm going to be throwing 2 punches. Your job is to intercept and do a finish, either a lat punch, drive, elbows, up to you what you want to do at the end. All I'm going to do is come in with 2 punches. Okay? Again, I'm going to be in a bit more of an aggressive state or stance. You're going to be trying to calm me down. Ready? I won't say go, I'll just fire them off. One more. Okay, this time I'm going to come in with either a jab cross type, or I'm going to come in with a jab and a hook. Easy enough? So let's go through your options. As you just know, come in with a jab cross, it may be that you step back initially and then drive in. Palm, palm. Yeah? Jab cross, you want to come off that centre, drive in. You've got their arm because you're on the outside. You've got options. If I'm hooking, maybe the first time you step back because you've got cover, and then you're driving in, view punch, strike, elbow. You've got options at that point, yeah? But try not to telegraph. The point of this exercise is as you're doing the technique, it's flowing and you're not telegraphing your moves. Okay? So your attacks can either be jab cross or jab hook. Okay, ready? Again, start in the position. Okay, good. Okay, this time a bit more awkward. There's going to be a hammer fist involved. Yeah, so you cover the arm. I'm going to come in, I'm going to do a jab, and then come down hammer fist. Horrible technique to defend. I'd recommend you get off centre. Whatever it hits, because remember, if you're trying to block that with a view, and I manage to get kind of close to your elbow, chances are I can pull this down and fly straight over the top. Yeah? First one, if I'm going jab, hammer fist, maybe back out of the way, and then stepping through. There's an option. But again, starting from what I suppose you call a non-violent posture, non-violent beginning. You actually don't know what I'm going to do. 1 and 2. Ready? Okay, good. And this might be a bit easier for you. All we're going to do this time is kind of do 2 big kind of haymaker type punches. Yeah, so it's going to be here, I'm going to fire in, I'm just going to warm west swing. So it should be easy, but be mindful if I do catch you, it's probably good night, okay? So, again, I'm going to be starting, I could swing left first, then right, or I could go right and left. I'm just swinging in. Okay, ready? Again. Good, okay. Right, okay, I'm going to come over to John. I'm going to come to you anyway. So you can go through a sequence, adding a squat between each move. So what I want you to do is think of a scenario, yeah? Kind of talk through the scenario, as in you could go through, I don't know, 3 or 4 moves. Say, I don't know, let's say we're starting in square stance, we're in our passive posture, yeah? We'll step up 45 view, lat punch, main genso, elbow. If that was what we was doing, we'd start from our position. As we step, we've got a squat, yeah? Lat punch, squat, main genso, squat. What I'm trying to get over, what I want you guys to understand, is that you may have to go down or do a strike from the position that you're in. I want you to be comfortable moving and being able to go down into a squat or move as you know, as it happens. We spoke before that if I've done a jump set, yeah, maybe I've done this elbow here and I did a grab and I did a knee, chances are they'll fall down. Yeah, if I stepped in 45 view there, and then they rocked back, yeah, and then maybe from this point they're going to do jump stack. Sorry, they're going to do a grab from my leg, so I had to do jump. Yeah, if they then slipped and went down, it made them have to follow them down. So I want you to work on your feet, your foot positions, to make sure from wherever you finish, you can squat. Does that make sense? Yeah, so it's making sure that we're stepping and moving correctly so that we can always lower ourselves should we need to. Okay? So John, I'll come to you, mate.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Okay. So we'll go 45 view step. Mangense out elbow. So that just staggers them backwards. And then they come in with a right hook. So I'm Huma to my right with another, oh Christ, okay. Another view step and another Mangense elbow. How's that?
So let's go to that sequence again. So
Okay.
yeah, we're stepping to our left or to our right?
We step left first. Left view, right punch. Okay, so step in left, view punch with a view sound. Then I'm using my view to Mangense and elbowing with the punching elbow. That's it. Then he's coming in with a left hook, so it's to our right. So I'm humaing with my right leg, driving a right view and a left punch. Grabbing with the right hand Mangense and elbowing with the left elbow.
Okay, has everyone got that? I think everyone's got it.
Easy enough.
Yeah. Okay, right then. So what I want to do now then, John, is between each of those moves, incorporate a squat.
Okay. So I'll talk through it again anyway. So left view to the left, view punch. There. And squat. Mangense with the left and strike with the right elbow. And squat. Huma to the right with a right view and the left punch. And squat down. And then Mangense with the right hand and elbow with the left. And squat.
Okay, good. Do that again then, John?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, we'll do the opposite side.
Okay. So left view first with a punch. Squat down. Left Mangense right elbow. And down. View to the right with a left punch. And down. Right Mangense left elbow. And down.
Great, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Opposite side.
Opposite side. View to the right with a left punch. And squat. Mangense with the right and elbow with the left. Squat. View into the left with the right punch. And squat. Mangense with the left and elbow with the right. Squat.
Brilliant. One more, John.
One more. So to the right first. And squat. Right elbow. No, sorry, left elbow. Squat. View to the left. And squat. And right elbow. And squat.
Great, thanks very much, John.
Cheers. No pressure, Mike.
Yeah, no pressure at all, Mike.
Yeah, no, that's all. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing, turn down to the left, up, back up. With your left leg, half a step forward, rolling jump, squat. As we come up, fax out, squat. How many moves you want, Sifu?
You, mate, it's up to you.
Okay, stepping backwards. So I've got my left leg forward, so I'm taking my left leg right back, palm strike, squat, and up, palm strike, and squat. So your right leg should be forward, left leg should be back.
Okay then, Mike, could you go through the techniques first without the squat, so everyone's got the sequence?
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay. So we start with Tansei. Stepping forward with the left leg slightly, rolling jump. Faksei. Stepping back with the left leg, palm strike, palm strike.
Cool. Do once more, please.
Okay. So we go Tansei to the left, stepping forward with the left leg slightly, rolling jump. Keeping that left leg forward, Faksei. Stepping back, palm strike, palm strike. Left leg back, right leg forward.
Brilliant. Okay, do you want to go add the squats to that then?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I think we can.
Nice and slow in your own time.
Yeah, it's nice and slow. So, Tansei to the left, squat, back up. Left leg forward, rolling jump, squat, and up. Faksei, squat, and up. Left leg back, palm strike, squat, and up. Palm strike, squat, and up.
Cool, thank you. Again.
Couple more. So again, talking it through. Tansei to the left, and squat. Coming up, left leg forward, rolling jump, and squat. Coming up, we've already, oh yeah, Faksei, and squat. Left leg steps back, arm strike, squat, up, palm strike, squat.
Cool. Do you want to do one more that side, and then we'll change sides?
Right, okay. So, Tansei to the left, and squat. Stepping forward with the left leg, rolling jump, squat. Coming up, Faksei, and squat. Stepping back with the left leg, palm strike, squat. Coming up, palm strike, squat, and up.
Okay, I'm finding on that one, the last palm strike is my most difficult position to squat.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, does everyone else is finding that with the last palm?
Yeah, I was definitely finding that.
Okay, something to notice. So try the opposite side then, mate?
Yeah, I've got to think this one through a little bit. Good.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, so so we go right, Tansei.
Do the sequence first so you can get it yourself, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Right Tansei. Stepping forward with the right leg, rolling jump. Faksei. Stepping back with the right leg, palm strike, palm strike.
Okay, you got that? Happy? Yeah, you got it? Happy with that? Yeah, okay. Do you want to add the squats then?
Yeah, sure. So, Tansei to the right, squat. Stepping forward with the right leg, rolling jump, squat. Coming up, Faksei, squat. Stepping back with the right leg, palm strike, squat. Coming up, palm strike, squat, and back.
And again for a sec.
Okay. Tansei to the right, and squat. Right leg forward, rolling jump, squat. Faksei, squat. Stepping back with the right leg, palm strike, squat. Coming up, palm strike, squat, and reset.
Cool, thank you very much. That was interestingly, on that side, my last squat was easy.
Good.
So,
Just in our feet, Sifu, that's what was going through my head.
yes, it's down to the position.
You do it does make you work your position, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely, because you know you've got to drop down. So, which is good. Okay, let's put myself back on. Morning, guys. I know we've got this thing at 8. So obviously we're going to cut it a little bit shorter this evening. So I just want to go through our sun in tail just to kind of finish off. Before I do that, is there any questions? Now just to recap, looking at your double gan energies, making sure you're not hyperextending your elbow. It's driving down, but that can work from your gan to your view. To test that, put your hand past your leg and tense. You'll start to get a pain in your elbow. That's the hyperextension. If you do it from your belly button down, different muscles engage, and you won't get that feeling. Okay. We discussed about the water. If I'm soaking wet, if I'm driving a technique forwards, if I move first, I'm going to telegraph, water's going to shoot off. So from a position, if I just want to drive in, I'm just going to drive in and not give anything away. Which is, I think I said to you guys before, if you're being attacked, you're already in second place, physically, mentally and emotionally. I've stepped back to cover. What I don't want to do now is telegraph a big move. What I want to do is defend and just drive straight in and finish as quickly as possible. So just making sure that any moves that we're doing aren't telegraphed, and then finally we look to being able to go into a squat position from wherever we're at. Something I want to try and maintain as we know, as we get back to class, yeah, making sure, because you get into an altercation, something happens, if they drop, I need to be able to cover and get out of the way safely. If my feet are all over the place, if I'm kind of too close and I can't squat down, yeah, that's going to put me in trouble. So just something to be bearing in mind as you move in doing your footwork from this position. Can I squat? And obviously we try it on one leg with a technique. Obviously you can't go all the way down unless you can do pistol squats. There's only one person that can do pistol squats and he's leaving to go up north. Yeah. So if you want to practice pistol squats, leg out and go all the way down and up, and you can do them, well done. I can't. Right. So sun and tail. Just go through it quickly. Mark a low centre, high centre, back. Left centre line punch, keep focusing, mindful of your shoulder. Right. Point the fingers, tucking the thumbs up the elbow, pushing forward with your tan. Stopping point, Halesowen. Wusai, pull back. Relax the wrist, forward with your fuksai. Rotate round and pull back. Again, relax the wrist, push forwards. Round and back. Keeping that wrist on centre. Forwards. Round and back. Shoulder, centre, drive. Right centre. Round. Pull back. Forwards. One more. Towards the centre, back and drive. Now being mindful now as you do these drives down of the hyperextension. Okay, so being focused, drive down. 1, 2, lift, back strike, double gone. Double factor. Right on top, rolling to jump. Double tan, turn, jut, view, gone, and tie set. Palm strike. Right palm strike. Left tan, gan, tan, Halesowen. Lift, repeat. Right bung, tan, Halesowen. Bung, tan, Halesowen. Left hand there, one stop, push, pull, 1, 2, 3, 3 punches. Inside, back, and relax. Okay, guys, slightly short this evening, but we understand why. If you have any questions at the end, just jump on and let me know. If not, feet together, and all being well, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Jen.